Welcome to Life on Maui. My name is Stephen Freed. My guest today... It's beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It's nice to have your friends tell you that.
Yeah. Middle-aged, I don't think comes into anybody's mind when they see that. I don't think so. The music and the dance, it almost seemed like the Alzheimer's took a back seat to that. At least visually, it seemed like
visually on tape for activities.
Yes.
They're like, oh, we're making a video, so everyone would take part. They'd do the exercises and the crafts and stuff, and it was like, okay, well, this is just a senior program. Where's the dementia?
There's something so touching to me about the fact that when all else goes, there's still that thing that loves the music and the dance, that human spirit. Very touching. Well, this dovetails into, I know some work that's very near and dear to you, the work of Marshall Rosenberg, Nonviolent Communication. You were just talking about strategies to meet our needs. And I know from the reading I've done of Marshall Rosenberg, that's a lot of what he addresses, or strategies, better strategies to meet our needs.
Yes, less costly strategies,
less costly. Yes. So this is another area that came into your life a few years ago. Could you talk a little bit about how the nonviolent communication and Marshall Rosenberg came into your life?
Yes.
And how that's been for you and what you're doing with it now?
Yes. Thank you for asking. It's one of my favorite subjects these days.
Yeah.
I'm so inspired by nonviolent communication, which I'll probably call NVC, often when I'm speaking about it just for short.
For a while after you moved to Maui and you were teaching, you continued in that tradition.
I continued, yes. For the first few years we were teaching here on Maui. Brian always had a shirt and tie on while I wore dresses instructing. But we have now adapted a little bit more to the Maui laid-back style, and I still dress up for my dance classes, but not so much.
And you had another important person you worked with, Paul Pellicoro, who was a dance instructor to the stars, Richard Gere, Al Pacino, on and on. You worked with him.
Yes, Paul Pellicoro had one of the largest dance studios in New York City, along with his business partner, Diane Lathrop. And I worked at that studio with about 21 other dance professionals full-time. And Paul has worked with a lot of the Hollywood stars. Paul and I have done some performances together as well. And he visited Maui as a guest of mine and Brian's about 3 years ago and helped teach some classes here on the island.
And I've just been chuckling about that the whole weekend, how relative everything is in the realm of fashions, in the realm of so many things in life. So many external people and media telling us what's what. And then there's this journey within. And it's something that I've been personally involved in since I've been 19 years old. And my guest today wrote this book, Seeds of Awareness. And the quote on the back of the book says, "The most important journey embarked on is navigated on a course leading inward." So I'm very pleased to have my guest today, Bob Peterson.
Aloha, Steve.
Welcome, Bob.
Thank you.
So how did you start your journey inward? What started you on your path? Is from Eckhart Tolle, from Power of Now, a stunning and extraordinary film that takes you on a journey out of your mind and into the present moment. Watch it and be transformed. Jim Carrey, the actor. When you hear the truth, it sounds familiar, like seeing a reflection of something you already possess. This film is that clear and simple reflection. I enjoyed every moment. So welcome, David.
Thank you, Steve. It's an honor to be here.
So talk about the people involved in this film. Nick Nolte and some of the other people involved in this movie.
Scott Meklowitz, who played Dan, and Amy Smart, that plays Joy.
And who did Nick Nolte play?
He played Socrates, who's one of the main characters in the movie. We were just blessed to have Nick Nolte play this part.
And that's really kind of the direction we're going with Maui Booksellers is because we're not so much a bookstore, even though we did win runner-up for best bookstore on Maui this last week of the Maui Time.
Congratulations.
So yes, thank you very much. That and Maui Slam got an editor's pick for the best way to see poets fight to the death. And so yeah, we've been, and that's really how the word has spread about the bookstore and the Slam, is that the people that come there really appreciate what we're doing. They love the space because it's a very comfortable space. Everybody loves the energy there, and
it is very comfortable. This is Maui, and there are a lot of people doing yoga on Maui. What would you describe as your specialty, or the thing that really draws people to you? I mean, one thing that I know, I took a class with you.
Yes, you did.
I took a class with you, and I've done a few yoga classes, and I absolutely loved your class. It's really wonderful. You have a lot of respect for the body, and I think you also have a certain respect for, I don't know how to put this exactly, but for age.
Well, yes, you know, I consider yoga meditation, and it's a hatha yoga. Whether it be Bikram or my hatha yoga, it's a meditation. So you go deep within, and you go beyond the self, beyond the ego, beyond the me, and you connect on this incredible level with your body, and you subject the mind to the body. The mind just likes to take off, gallivant here and there, and you discipline the mind to listen to the body's needs and respond to it.
What I see is that maybe when you get more into the popular aspect, the experiential, it seems like it has a more universal appeal.
Right.
Because you mentioned a few moments ago in a Jewish life, but we know Madonna's not Jewish.
Right.
As one classic example of someone studying Kabbalah.
Right.
And so it seems to me that popular Kabbalah has reached out beyond the Jewish community.
Right.
And encompasses a very universal, experiential aspect.
Right. And like we were saying, Kabbalah, that's a natural direction for Kabbalah to take. Kabbalah being, on the one hand, it's natural. On the other hand, there is a bit of a unique side to that. I mean, Kabbalah, on the one hand, has always been sort of a secretive wisdom.
There's some platforms being created so that what we're doing is we sell African drums and things.
And these are things that you import yourself.
No, not things. Things.
Tings, like they say in Jamaica. Like tings. Actually, you know, there's a drink in Jamaica called ting.
Oh, is that right?
It's a grapefruit drink called ting.
Well, we don't sell the grapefruit, but we got the other things.
It's a good drink, come on.
Yeah, man, I believe you.
Yes, I.
Irie.
So these are tings that you bring in from West Africa. You're going to be taking a trip there soon. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true. We're flying into Dakar, which is in Senegal.
Call me crazy, but I'm never giving up my dreams. No.